You put these on and beware, you are gonna get some BBL comments. Your booty's gonna look so dang good. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bailey. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more content and updates on launches at Bailey and Stewart. Today we are doing a DFYNE review of their newest Impact drop, which is restocking. I know it did sell out insanely fast, literally within 5 minutes, and I've never seen a queue happen when shopping with DFYNE before, so that was crazy. I knew though things were gonna go fast just because like they have been blowing up and the Impact has finally, I feel like, gotten the hype it deserves. I love Impact. I think Impact is genuinely one of the most flattering pair of leggings or shorts that I've ever put on my body. So I'm very happy that people are like appreciating it and seeing the hype and loving it just as much as I do. But they are growing so insanely fast. And keep in mind, they are still like a newer brand, smaller brand, and their warehouse can only hold but so much. You know, they did say they ordered like over 100K units for this drop. Again, a lot of brands, when they are starting and then like DFYNE growing so fast, it's normal for brands to have growing pains. It happened with ALPHALETE, Buff Bunny, Honor. I'm just happy that they restocked. Like if you think about it, like when ALPHALETE, the OG Amplify like hype, they would sell out within seconds, but they would not restock. So then you were just kind of like screwed if you couldn't get it. So I'm so appreciative that DFYNE is restocking, not just like, oh, well, it's gone. Like they are working so hard to get this restock to happen, which I believe is going to be sometime like early April. If you want to know about this restock, make sure you are following me on Instagram and on my broadcast channel. You know, I post all my DFYNE, Buff Bunny, ALPHALETE too, but restock launch updates there, so you'll be the first to know in there. So make sure you do join. I also try to post on my channel, like post on YouTube as well, to let you guys know about restocks, and I'll also comment down on the video as soon as I know a date and pin it. That way you guys do not miss out. This drop was so hyped. So the restock could potentially go fast as well, but I'm glad I get to review for the restock as well and let you guys know how the colors are fitting. Now, if you do shop, it means the absolute world if you use code Bailey. It also saves you 10% off, but helps support me and keep these reviews coming. I love DFYNE, I love working with the brand, so y'all support truly means the world. And again, it helps these reviews keep coming out and letting me continue to work with them and give you guys the info. Obviously, I can't review before launches because I'm not exclusive, but I still am trying my best to give you guys as much info as I'm given. But yeah, let's just get on into this review. So we will start with the bikers. So I did not get the 4.5 shorts. I wanted everything, to be honest, but I really had to budget and limit what I could get. So I know I like the 6.5s better than the 4.5, so that is what I decided to snag. The 4.5s are $49 and they come in all of these colors as well. And they do still roll, which is why I gravitate more to the 6.5. But if you like a shorter inseam, they also had the 4.5 and are restocking the 4.5. I have heard from some of my girlies who shopped and got the 4.5 that their 4.5 are fitting bigger and longer this drop, so keep that in mind. I do think the bikers are tighter than the 4.5, so if you want a tighter fit, maybe go for the 6.5 instead. Okay, so we'll just move on to the product that I do have, which is the 6.5. I got every color because again, I am obsessed with bikers. They also recently dropped light rose pink and electric blue bikers, which I did buy. Bikers are $55. I feel like they're worth every penny. Genuinely the most flattering 6.5 bikers I own, and they do not roll. So let's get into the colors. The color palette was stunning. Like, I am a brights girl, but they also obviously had like some darkers, some neutrals. So I just feel like this has definitely been one of their best colored palettes ever. So we have grape, not grape juice. I kept calling it grape juice because of the Buff Bunny launch. My brain got clustered. But here is grape. Grape is the most beautiful muted purple. I'm gonna insert the color comparison clips I did right here for grape. Here is lilac to grape. I believe this is lavender. It's like the origin top. A really old collection. I think it's dynamic, or maybe it's not. It's got like embroidered print on it. I'll pop the name on the screen right here, but it is purple. The Ignite Violet? I could be wrong. I'll pop the name, but it's the Ignite Purple. I feel like people kept asking how it compared to Truffle. So Truffle is brown. They're both like a muted color palette, like more muted tone, but this is brown and this is purple. So also here is Grape Juice Buff Bunny to Define Grape. So here it is to Buff Bunny Mocha Berry. And then we have Blossom, which is a beautiful pink. Like this pink, I feel like we've all been wanting. I love light rose pink, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I've been wanting more of like a more bright bubblegummy pink. And they definitely listened, they heard us. So this pink is just one of those shades that will go well with pretty much any color of pink and purples. Like it'll just be so easy to mix and match this color. I'll insert the color comparison clips here. So here it is to light rose pink. Such a cute color combo. I'm obsessed. The Dynamic Hot Pink Coral. The Ignite Flamingo Pink. Berry. And then, oh, what is this one? I don't know. I'll pop the name on the screen. It's the Laney Pink. ALPHALETE Cotton Candy is what it's most similar to. Blossom and Grape is also a stunning color combo. Blossom and Glacier. And then we have a true gray. Love my Lunar Rock, but I think this is, I've been wanting a true gray from them for a while. Slate has like a greenish blue undertone to it, I don't know, so it makes it really hard to mix and match Slate. So I feel like this one's going to be a much more true gray that you will be able to mix and match a lot better. I love this color. We'll insert color comparisons right now. Slate to Lunar Rock, which is a very, very light gray. This color combo would slay. To Dynamic Light Stone Gray, and that is what it's most similar to. This Dynamic one's a little bit lighter. I hope we see this one in Impact. I want like every shade of gray in Impact. You can't go wrong with a nice basic gray. Dark stone gray or something. It's the darker dynamic gray. A little bit darker, but very similar. Then we have Chili, which is a vibrant reddish orange. Now it's not as like red as my lipstick red or their Lava from Defy. Definitely in person has much more of like an orange undertone to it, but we'll insert color comparisons here. When you compare it to Lava, it definitely has more orange undertone. And then obviously Crimson is a darker. I do feel like you could still do color combo, but like next to each other, it definitely pulls more orange. And then here it is to Buff Bunny Lipstick Red. And then last we have Glacier, which is a beautiful bright blue. We have a lot of dark blues and then ice blue. So I love this color. It's a little bit lighter, but similar like tealy undertones as Lagoon, which from the Defy collection, which I think would also pair really well together. So like if you want to mix and match, I feel like it would look really good. But we will do color comparisons for Glacier. This is the new Dynamic Marine Blue. Ice Mint, this would be a super cute color combo. I think this is called Crystal Sea. Ocean Mist, this is also a really cute color combo. Electric Blue, Cobalt Blue, I think. Enchanted Blue, the Defy Lagoon. So Lagoon's a little bit darker. This would be a very cute color combo. Like if you got the bralette, like the Lagoon bralette, you could pair it with the Glacier Impact and that would be so cute. The Ignite Aqua. Here it is to Buff Bunny Warhead. So for the bikers, again, they are 6.5 inseam, $55. My opinion, worth every penny. And Impact is mid-rise, has a 3-tiered waistband. So depending on your torso, it's gonna be mid to low rise. And then you've got a short glute seam and a short V-seam, which we love. The glute seam is also a 4-way stretch invisible scrunch. So it doesn't go way up in the cheeks, a lot less in your face and invasive as like a normal scrunch, but still separates the cheeks and prevents unibutt. Literally such a flattering scrunch and pretty durable. And then you've got the short V seam down here. So for the short glute girlies, this is just chef's kiss. It hits right at the top of the glutes, doesn't go way past like other brands, and doesn't go too low. Like it's literally like the perfect height if you're a short glute girly, average height glute girly. Now if you're a longer glute girly, this potentially could be a little too short, just being honest. But for us short glute girlies, this is ideal, and I'm so grateful for this measurement because so many brands make them way too high and cater more to like longer glutes. So I love that DFYNE really does, you know, make a lot of stuff for us shorter glute gals, because a lot of brands do not. And you've got the stretchier, thinner fabric in the glute area, little glute pocket. It's meant to be stretchier and thinner here because it goes like right around the glutes, and under it goes into a thicker, more compressive, stiff fabric to really lift and shape and give that BBL effect. And it is tight. It is tight. It is meant to be tight, because if it wasn't tight, it would not give that same DFYNE impact effect. It might as well be dynamic. If you don't like this area to be super tight, maybe go for dynamic or size up. But it is meant to be tight. If it wasn't, it would completely defeat the purpose of the design of the leggings. So it's meant to be tight. That's what makes it so dang flattering. I like tight. Now, I will say for the bikers, the leg opening is a lot tighter than the 4.5. So depending on if you don't like that, maybe size up in the bikers or go for the 4.5. I don't mind the tight leg opening because I feel like it keeps it in place. Now, with a lot of bikers, like Buff Bunny bikers, ALPHALETE bikers, the leg opening is never tight enough, so they still roll. And I'm like, that completely defeats the purpose of bikers. So I prefer these over ALPHALETE and Buff Bunny in terms of leg opening wise, because I cannot stand when I'm wearing a 6.5 and the leg opening so loose it still slides. I don't know, that's a big pet peeve of mine. So I appreciate the leg opening of this. Now, it has no front seam, it's got a gusset. I don't get middle line in this. I do get Barbie crotch V, which is just something I get in a lot of seamless. Does not bother me, but if that's something that bothers you, sizing up could help with that. You've got the DFYNE logo on the side and then the back as well. I would say grape is probably going to be the least sheer, the most squat proof color. So I really wouldn't stress grape at all. Even if you have a tattoo, like I really wouldn't stress it. Okay, so I'm gonna run through real quick what colors feel tighter and what colors feel stretchier in the bikers. And again, with seamless, it's pretty much a batch thing. Like I've noticed this with ALPHALETE, Buff Bunny, even Honor. It's just a common thing with seamless leggings. Azuli has it too. They're made in batches, and each batch can have some inconsistencies. Colors could fit differently. It's an unfortunate thing, but it is very common with pretty much any brand that has seamless leggings. Again, the items that I received could be a little bit different than the ones you received, or how they'll fit next batch. The ones that feel tighter and the most like that stiffer, sturdier, less slick feeling Amplify, which I prefer. I like the tighter, stiffer, sturdier feeling Amplify. I don't like when it's slick and loose. So the tightest is going to be Graphite and Dove for the bikers. So if you want the tighter fit, the ones that fit like truffle, crimson, coral, lilac, that give the most lift and stay put the best and have that like sturdier, more durable feel, I would say go with the Graphite and the Dove. And I can only again speak on the items that I received, but these ones in the bikers feel the most compressive, lifting, and most durable and stiff. And not that slick fabric. I did extra small in all the bikers. I prefer a tighter fit. I have very narrow hips, a smaller waist. So, and again, I like a really tight lift. I like when it gives the max booty lift. I want my butt lifted to the gods, okay? I also notice when I do a small, while leg opening fits a little bit better, the bottom, like the waistband just is a little too big on me. So that's why I prefer to do the smaller size. If you have larger thighs, don't like a compressive fit, then I would definitely say size up. Here are the Graphite bikers. So these are the tightest bikers as well. Graphite is the tighter color, which I prefer. Like, even now, when I say tight, like, it's still not as tight as Truffle, Crimson. Those were definitely tight. I don't think you need to change your size in the bikers because of the tight leg opening. Wouldn't change your size in graphite leggings, but I feel like Glacier, and I'm hearing 4.5, you might be able to size down. Like, I know some of my girls were saying they got the 4.5s and don't normally size down in Impact, but were regretting not in this drop. But again, keep in mind, batches are very different in terms of fit with Seamless for some reason. Excuse me. Put the sticker in. One thing I love about bikers is you get that under glute fold that you don't get in the 4.5, and having that under glute fold, I feel like just enhances your glutes even more. So that's why I love the 6.5. I will never not be a biker's girl. They stay put, and also this gray is just stunning. If you have a tattoo, you might slightly see it when like moving stuff, but I really wouldn't stress that much. I mean, unless you like want something 100% opaque, unfortunately that's just not going to be this, because it does go into the thinner fabric in the glute area. If you have a thigh tattoo though, like, or like right here, I wouldn't stress it, because again, this is a thicker compressive fabric compared to the glute area. And then you've got the scrunch, the short V-seam, mid-rise 3-tiered waistband, no front seam. I don't get camel, but I do get Barbie crotch. Normally I don't gravitate to like darker colors or muted colors, but this purple is, it's just so beautiful, and I've been wanting a purple besides like lilac from DFYNE for a while. I also hope we get like an electric purple like they dropped in the men's drop in Impact, but like this is such a beautiful shade of purple. It reminds me of ALPHALETE's like Dove. But yeah, I just think this is a color, this color is gonna look beautiful in so many different skin tones. These fit the same as Blossom, still has like the looser waistband, but again, which is fine. I'll take over having less glute compression. Like, it still has good glute compression. I just feel like the waistband needs to be a little bit tighter to keep it up better because of, right, like the tightness right here, so hitting right under my belly button. So they do not roll. Like, these are the only bikers that truly stay put. Like, bikers obviously are gonna roll less, but like my ALPHALETE bikers, my Buff Bunny bikers, because the leg opening is more loose, they still roll. These are a tighter leg opening. I personally don't mind it because it keeps them put. And then the back, like, even though it's a darker shade, like, Impact is going to have your butt looking good, no matter the color. And like, oh, this purple is just, I can't get over it. And this set, like, bro, look at the butt, y'all. Your booty is gonna look so good in these. If in between, don't like this area being tight, maybe size up. Short V-seam, so very short, glute friendly. 4-way invisible stretch scrunch, thick compression down here to help lift. If it was not tight here, it would not be the entire design and purpose of the legging. So if you don't like compression, maybe go for the dynamic that has lower compression, but it also has less lift. The main reason people be loving Impact is because of the lift. Like, it literally just shapes so well. As you can see, like right here is where the compression starts. Like, even if you have a tattoo, I really feel like you wouldn't see it that much. Nude thong, you're gonna be fine. Like, yeah. Bro, I just love the squat test. Blossom, again, is a little bit stretchier, slicker feeling, but is kind of in the middle. These fit pretty similar to previous ones. The waistband is bigger, but it's still mid-rise. 3-tiered waistband, but the waistband's definitely more loose than like the leg area. No front seam, 6.5 inseam. Very, very flattering. I definitely feel like this one fits better than Glacier.
Very flattering on the butt. You guys know I love Impact. I love this pink. Oh, God, it's so good. It's got the invisible four-way stretch scrunch, so it doesn't go way up in the cheeks, but still gives glute separation, and so you don't have like unibutt. Okay. So pink's gonna be a little bit sheer. We kind of expected that because again, the glute area goes into a thinner fabric, thinner, stretchier. That way it gives that impact lift. If you have a tattoo, you'll probably see it in this color, but if you don't and just wear a nude thong, like I really would not stress this pink at all. Like I definitely feel comfortable with legs, like doing legs in this. I think the main thing is I just wish the waistband in Impact was a little bit more snug, because down here is tight, but the waistband isn't as tight. So like you do have to kind of pull it up a little bit. Glacier and Chili. These are the slickest and stretchiest colors that I received and don't feel as sturdy, stiff of a material like how I prefer Impact. The waistband also fits a lot bigger. Leg opening is tight, but when the waistband isn't tight, it then pulls the legging down. So I'd love to see the waistband come in a little bit more. But yeah, Chili still feels like Impact, but definitely slicker. The waistband's a little bit bigger. I don't feel like I have as much lift as I do in the other colors. So the Chili fit a little bit better than the leggings, but I still think like it's compressive. The most compressive part is down here, and so it's like it's not giving the same lift because right here really isn't as compressive as here. I feel like the waistband's a little bit better than Glacier. Glacier's definitely, in my opinion, the biggest fitting color. And obviously, they're still some of the most flattering bikers I have. Even if it's like lower compression, like it still just makes your butt look better than anything I own, like any other 6.5s. Here's the sticker. So Chili's gonna be a little more sheer if you have a tattoo. But nude thong, I really would not stress this color. But again, when the leg opening is tighter than the waistband, you then have it like sliding down. You just kind of have to like keep pulling it up. Like you could move, jump. If you're looking for a legging that's not gonna move, definitely go with the 6.5. Now Glacier, someone before I had gotten my package had told me that their Glacier felt like DFYNE, like the material felt off. And then I was like, really? And then I got mine and I completely understood what they were saying. Something about the fabric feels different. Like it definitely feels like Impact mixed with DFYNE. It's a lot slicker, a lot stretchier. Waistband is the biggest in Glacier for me, so it just sits there. It's not very fitted, and in the back middle, when I squat, it keeps sliding down. So the fit is probably my least favorite in the Glacier. It doesn't give that, it's still obviously tight and flattering. At least in the bikers, I feel like I've heard people's Glacier 4.5 are really big, but the 6.5 is still tight down here, but just again, doesn't have as much under glute lift right here, and the waistband's running bigger. Glacier's pretty squat proof. Like I really wouldn't stress this color, but just keep in mind, I would say maybe if in between and like the tighter fitting, you could potentially size down in Glacier. Three-tiered waistband, but again, the waistband's a little bit bigger in this color. You've got the invisible four-way stretch scrunch, no front seam. Now Glacier, as soon as I pulled it out of the package, immediately feel-wise, it felt off. Like it didn't feel like how the other Impact do. It felt like a mix between DFYNE fabric. It's tight around the leg area. The waistband feels so stretched out in this color. Like it's literally like, just like doing nothing. Like it's the loosest waistband that I think I have for like Impact, and it's an extra small. And like it's causing, like anytime I move, I have to keep pulling up the back. And I also feel like the color of the top and the bikers are not matching. These are two completely different colors. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but like this is like darker and more teal than the top. So obviously when on, like it's fine. Obviously it's still like flattering on the glutes, but still has a short glute seam. Like I'm not getting excess fabric at the top. But just know that Glacier, and I know I'm not the only one, a lot of my girls said that Glacier felt bigger for them as well, and then it felt like fabric felt different. Put the sticker in. Sticker, so pretty squat proof. Really wouldn't stress this color, but like when I'm squatting, like it's like gaping, it's being pulled down so you can see my undies. It's just like worse than the other colors. Like,
but I definitely would not size up. Do not size up in Glacier or Chili or even Blossom. I think you will regret it because of the waistband being bigger. Team, I reached out and asked if maybe it was just a batch thing or if they had made changes, and they have not. They said it's still the same manufacturer. They made no changes, so that made me really relieved. That makes me think it's just like a seamless batch thing, which again, very common with every brand of seamless that I've worked with. That makes me hopeful that maybe next launch or even the restock will have like a more tighter fitting, stiffer, less slick batch. So I'm just glad that it wasn't like an actual change they made. Yeah, the bikers are a 10 out of 10 for me. Even when, like, say it's like a slicker feel, or the glute seemed a little bit higher, they're still some of the most flattering shorts I own, and I love working out in them just because I know that I'm not gonna have to readjust. If you're looking for a flattering pair of shorts for hiking, running, like intense workouts, these are your girls because they will not move, I promise you, throughout your entire workout, and your butt will look so friggin' good. The material also is very, very durable. So if you've only tried ALPHALETE or maybe BFYNE or Honor, that seamless is not as durable. Like, it will show sweat if it's a super intense workout, and is very, very pill prone, especially ALPHALETE, like a very delicate seamless fabric. This one, not gonna pill, not gonna show sweat, so you don't have to like worry throughout your workout on, oh, I can't go sit on that, or oh, that can't rub against this. This is not gonna pill. Now we'll move into the leggings. So the leggings are 24 inseam, came in all colors, still has the same rise, so mid to low rise depending on your torso. For me, it hits right under my belly button, but when the colors are that slicker, stretchier fabric, it can come high rise because it's, again, got less compression, so I'm able to pull it up higher. Yeah, the leggings are 59. So impact again is 90% nylon, 10% elastane. DFYNE logo in the back, 3-tiered waistband, doesn't taper. I feel like if it did taper in more, that would help the waistband fit a little bit better, so I would love to see that. And then you've got the short glute seam, and then the 4-way stretch scrunch. Now, the Glacier leggings feel like the bikers, that slick, very stretchy fabric, which isn't really my cup of tea. I like DFYNE Impact for the lack of stretch, because the lack of stretch and slickness, I just feel like it gives more lift, feels more durable. So Glacier, I love the color, but this is probably my least favorite fit, to be honest. Again, I like a tighter fit. If you don't like a tighter fit, then go for Glacier and Chili. Like, those are definitely the least compressive in the leggings and the bikers. Then you've got the glute pocket. Really wouldn't stress sheerness in this color, again, unless you've got like a glute tattoo, but I always do at my sticker tests. And then as you can see, like, it goes into right under the glute, the thicker fabric. Now, the leggings are 24 inseam, so definitely not super tall girl friendly. I hope we start to see more inseam options. But I will say, with Glacier and Chili, because they are stretchier, you're able to stretch them more. They do hit a little bit longer than like graphite. Definitely keep in mind that they're gonna hit above your ankle if you're 5'4" and up. It doesn't feel as stiff and sturdy. She's definitely slicker, softer. I'm able to pull this one higher up, so it does kind of like hit a little bit, covering my belly button. Extra small. Again, the Glacier are fitting the biggest, so these are actually high rise on me. Covers my belly button, but because the waistband is more loose than the leg area, it is being pulled down, so I do have to keep pulling up, which again is why I'd love to see like them do a tiered waistband and bring in the top part of the waistband like ½ an inch. I feel like that would help it stay put a lot better. And again, no front seam. Because it's stretchier, it's not giving as much lift, not as flattering as the tighter colors. Still a very flattering legging though. The scrunch isn't super invasive, but still separates the cheeks. We'll put the sticker in.
If you have a glute tattoo, again, you might slightly see it, but I really wouldn't stress this color. Again, it's a slicker feeling fabric. Inseam's also not bad. Like, it's definitely longer in the stretchier one, so if you're taller and want the leggings but a longer one, I would definitely go with Glacier or Chili, because again, they have more stretch, so you can pull them down to be longer than the other colors. Then we have Blossom, which feels a little bit sturdier. Like, even just holding, like, you can just feel the difference. Like, so as soon as I pull out my Impact, like, I know how it's gonna fit based off of how it feels. So I know some of my girls were saying their Blossom fit slickest colors, but I will say my batch Blossom feels sturdy. She's tight. So I am very happy with how my Blossom leggings are feeling. Like, they feel like that less stretchy, stiffer, durable, seamless, dense fabric. That is one thing I love about Impact, is it's such a thick, dense, seamless fabric. And a lot of brands, I feel like, have started making all of their seamless, they've been doing way too many soft washes, making it super pill prone, feel like pantyhose. And one thing I loved about OG Amplify was that stiff, sturdy, structured feeling seamless fabric, and then they got rid of that. And so I love that Impact has that feel again. Like, this is what I want my seamless to feel like. I want them to hold up, and these babies do. So I'm so happy that Blossom has that stiff, sturdy feel. But I would say to your normal size in this one definitely fits. Tighter, durable. I'm so happy it's the pink one, because this pink just gets me. I am a pink girly. When I wore this to the gym, I felt like a gym Barbie, which I love. Waistband fits really good in this color as well. 3-tiered waistband, the scrunch. Now again, this color is gonna be a little bit more sheer, so if you have a tattoo, nude thong though, you're gonna, like, I really wouldn't stress it. She just feels sturdy, and I love sturdy. Again, sweat proof, pill proof. You want your butt to look so dang good, you're gonna wanna snag these. I cannot rave about them enough. If you have short glutes, like under glute compression, want your butt to look insane, have a shorter torso, like, these babies are gonna be like your cup of tea, I guarantee. So yeah, definitely tight, like graphite. Love the tighter fit. I feel like it's just so much more flattering, and it gives more lift. It is harder to get on, and it does become shorter when tighter, but I feel like when I put my scrunch socks up, like, and have sneakers on, like, it really doesn't bother me. I just love the tighter fit. I feel like it just, like, makes the butt look a lot better when it's tighter. It's that sturdier, less slick fabric. Like, this is how I like my Impact to feel. You can like visibly see how much tighter it is, because it's like so tight. You've got that like line under the glutes, and when it's tighter, it does hit right under my belly, whereas when it's stretchier, it kind of like, it does cover more. Definitely tight around the thighs, so it does kind of compress the thighs, but I don't mind as long as I got a wagon in the back. The Blossom leggings and the graphite leggings are definitely my favorite. I feel like they give the most lift. Like, oh, that makes me so happy that my Blossom fits normal. All right, we've got the sticker in. Obviously, Blossom is going to be the most sheer color, but with the nude thong, if you don't have any glute tattoos, like, you're gonna be fine. I really wouldn't stress any of these colors too much. Again, it's nothing like ivory. My tightest fitting color is graphite. Gray, it's still not as snug, I would say, or as lifting as like truffle, coral, lilac, like that launch, but in terms of this launch, it is the tightest fitting color. The waistband fits the best. I get the most glute lift, and it also hits a little bit shorter because it has that less stretchy feel, so it does hit shorter. I usually just use my Buff Bunny scrunch socks to cover that up. I hope we get some DFYNE scrunch socks, that would slay. But
I am so happy I got this gray. Again, I just feel like this is such a true gray and still very flattering on the glutes and something you can like run errands in, because I do run errands and sometimes even wear this to the airport, like my black, my truffle, and now my gray, because it's like a staple core color. Like, you can never have enough gray. I'm sorry, but you can't. And like, I just am so happy with how these fit. They fit tighter. The waistband doesn't feel too big. I'm getting insane glute lift. It's also, again, I really wouldn't stress sheerness in it, especially down in the leg area if you have a thigh tattoo. I would definitely say stay to your normal size in graphite. Wouldn't size down in this color. If you like the tighter fitting ones, definitely make sure graphite is on your list. If you don't, maybe avoid graphite. But it's been pretty consistent with my girls saying that all of their graphite have been the tightest color as well. And again, the scrunch, like it fits most like OG. Look at the lift. Look at the difference, like when it is tighter versus when it's not. Like, it gives you so much more lift. Like, it's the tightest fitting one. It makes the butt look the best because of how it fit, like how it is tighter. This is how I want my impact to fit. However, because it is tighter, it's becoming shorter. So I would love to see them do, again, more inseam options, bring in the waist a little bit more, and then have a higher rise option as well. But normally my scrunch socks cover it, and actually I don't mind capris, so I don't mind it, but I know that it is a pet peeve for some people. Sticker in. Not too bad. And then we have Chili, which is again a stretchier, slicker feel. Doesn't fit as big as Glacier, but I would definitely say for Glacier, if in between, like the tighter fit, to go with your size down. Would not size up in Glacier personally. A little bit tighter than Glacier, would stay to your normal size. Again, you've got the compression all the way down the leg. This one hits a little bit higher up on me because again, it's got more stretch. This color is a little bit more sheer. Chili and Blossom are definitely the most sheer, but I personally really don't stress it. I mean, I wear ivory on leg days. I definitely feel like Chili is going to be the hardest color to mix and match from this launch, but I do love a bright red moment. But again, it's got a little bit of an orangey undertone. All right, here are the Chili leggings. It's coming up higher, still very flattering because it's still got more compression than other like glute compression leggings. Again, this is mainly for if you have a glute tattoo. I feel like if you're wearing new thong, you're gonna be fine in all of these. But obviously if you have a tattoo, it's pretty good for cellulite just because it's got the thick compressive fabric right here. Obviously in the glute area, it goes into a thinner fabric, but I really wouldn't stress Chili, to be honest. Well, I guess if you have a tattoo, maybe. So, Grape does feel that slicker, stretchier feel, so not as tight as my Blossom or Graphite, but a little bit tighter than my Glacier and Chili. Stiff and sturdier feeling, but still a little bit bigger. To be safe though, I would still stick to your usual size in Grape. I wouldn't size up or down. And Grape is such a beautiful color, like this and the pink. Like, I feel like there's so many different color combos you can do with this shade of purple. This one sold out, I think, the fastest. Maybe Blossom, like this between Blossom were tied for the fastest color to sell out. But it's genuinely such a beautiful shade of purple. I didn't realize how fast Grape was gonna go. Like every season, this purple is going to like be perfect. Got pretty much everything except for the bra in Grape because I knew that this is like a perfect fall color, but also still slays in the summer. So for fall, I got the zippy, like as a, like, oh, it's just gonna, so excited. The Grape leggings, so not as tight as Graphite, but definitely tighter than Chili and Glacier. Insanely flattering, I still feel very confident. Love this set. I feel like this purple is such a beautiful muted color. All right, so we've got the sticker in, so definitely the most squat proof color. No thong, like I really wouldn't stress. Even if you have a tattoo, I wouldn't stress it. Squat, oh, I'm sore. And we're gonna move into my other absolute favorite item from DFYNE is the Longline strappy halter top. All right, every color except for graphite. I did extra small in all. So this launch, like the halter tops are definitely fitting a little bit stretchier, bigger, and softer. Now, not by much. I have the black one here, like the older ones, and like it just feels a little bit like more like the Impact leggings, whereas this is definitely softer, more like the glute area of Impact, that slicker, stretchier fabric. To compare, I feel like flat lay, it's kind of hard to tell. And my Blossom, I did extra small, I worked out in it, and it definitely felt bigger. Like I felt like I had to keep kind of like pulling it up on the sides and up on the halt, like right here. So I think just the softer fabric makes it run a little bit bigger. Love it though, still would spend my own money on it and still am going to wear it 24/7. I just noticed I had to kind of keep pulling it up and readjusting a little bit because it was sliding more. Has a built-in shelf liner all the way around with removable cups. Has the Impact scrunch. They also have the halter that doesn't have the scrunch, the Impact halter. If you prefer that, that one's a little bit better for BTC girlies. Has more coverage, is also a little bit shorter. This one's a little bit more narrow chest friendly. I also like a more cleavagey moment, so I do like this one. I love both, but I think it just depends on my mood and coverage that I want. But I feel like this one's very flattering on my chest as a smaller chested gal. But I would definitely say this launch, you can size down if in between, want the waistband more fitted. The halter neck wasn't really tight at all. But if you're larger up top, I would stay true to size just for coverage wise. Is slightly softer, not as like Impact material down here as the leggings. Like I feel like it's more so like the glute area now. Still snatches, like it's still really like it. I feel like it's rolling more in this new fabric. The Impact scrunch right here, built-in shelf bra, removable cups. The halter neck doesn't fit super tight, like it's very comfortable. So I would say true to size or size down if you want this area more snatching. Halter back, very cute. This is again my favorite set DFYNE has. I put it on and I just feel like my body dysmorphia goes away. I feel like a superhero in this set. And like this pink, stunning. It hits a little bit above my hip bones. And then we have Grape. So I would say the sizing, the fit and feel is pretty consistent between all of the colors. I didn't notice too much like feel difference or fit difference in them. So again, definitely feel like they're running a little bit bigger and softer this launch. Love this color. The tops are 52/50. 90% nylon, 10% elastane. So same fabric as Impact, like the composition. And again, the bottom now just kind of feels more so like the glute area. And then we have Glacier, which I just love this blue. I wish the fit wasn't as stretchy. This color has like, again, I like a tighter fit, but this blue, I definitely think is one of the prettiest blues that I own. It's giving like ALPHALETE Rapids blue, which I love. DFYNE logo on the back. And then inside, let nobody define you. Again, holds up really well with sweat. I can do an intense leg day and I really don't notice any sweat stains, no belly sweat stains. Fabric does not pill. And then I got Chili, the reddish orange. Again, so this is a more like, definitely longer than meet and greet length, but not like way past my hip bone. So I wouldn't necessarily call it full length, but it isn't as short as meet and greet. That's when it usually hits right at the top. I would say the other halter is more meet and greet. This one's longer. Love that they have a full coverage option because the strappy bra is definitely very itty bitty and minimal. Some days I just want more coverage, and to do graphite in the strappy bra. As an IBTC girl, I love this bra. One of my favorite bras ever. Again, I love a dainty moment. It's very sexy. Back day, oh, count me in. But it is, again, itty bitty. If that's not your vibe, I would definitely avoid, maybe get the longer line top. But it's pretty similar. It's got the same like neckline with the Impact scrunch right here. And then the halter neck and back halter, very itty bitty strap, not adjustable. Size up in this one, it definitely fits tighter than the Longline halter, also less coverage. So if you're larger up top, definitely size up. It does have removable cups, very low support. It only has like a thin seam at the bottom. So I personally, it stays in place for me. I don't really get under boob or really any fallout because again, I'm flat as a board. I have like boobs, unlike me. You could potentially get under boob, some slippage, so just be careful. But I had to get it in the gray because again, I can literally pair this with any color. Definitely want to go back and get more for the restock because I do wear these quite often and I love these tops. I love them. Same impact fabric. The fit feels very similar to last launch of the impact strappy. I don't notice any difference. So I would definitely stay to your usual size. And then DFYNE logo on the side, and then the Let Nobody Define You on the inside. Impact halter and graphite fits and feels the same as previous ones. Definitely tighter than the Longline strappy in the neck strap. And again, you've got less coverage, still narrow chest friendly, IBTC friendly, just so flattering. I just feel like a muscle mommy in this, like especially for upper body days. I personally feel in place. It's got good side boob coverage, obviously like less coverage in the front and below. Definitely their tightest fitting bra though. All right, last we have the Impact half zippy, which is $69, so the most expensive item, which is why I only got one, but also they sold out fast. I think I'm gonna snag more for the restock just because I have an addiction, and seeing all the athletes in this top in all the colors makes me want them all. Half zip, twill knit waist for contouring, thumb holes and sleeves, 90% nylon, 10% elastane, so same fabric. Now here I have my crimson to compare, and it feels like very similar. Like I really don't feel like there's any feel difference. I feel like they fit pretty much the same. I love that it has thumb holes, 1/4 zip. If you know me, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I rave about the ALPHALETE Amplify 1/4 zip long sleeve that they did a long time ago, never brought back, even though we have been begging. That was an L for not bringing that back. But this one is 10 times better than the Amplify one, because the Amplify one, like even in an extra small, the waistband was so baggy. This one's a lot more fitted in the waist area and gives like a more BBL effect that I wanted the ALPHALETE one to do. It's a little bit shorter than the ALPHALETE one. Hits kind of at hip bones, and then again has the curved hem, which brings in the waist. You guys know I love a curved hem. I usually like to have it a little bit open. It's got the logo on the side, but grape is such a beautiful color, like for fall and winter. Catch me in this every day. Pretty stretchy, so I would definitely say you can stay true to size. I did extra small, which is my normal size in tops and stuff. So I could probably also do small as well if I wanted, but I just want the waist to be a little bit more snatched, so I stuck with extra small. Definitely think you can stay to your normal size. All right, here is the 1/4 zip. So it fits the same. Here hits pretty much like meet and greet, but then it hits a little bit longer in the front because of that curved hem. A very flattering cut. It does kind of like slide up, so I would love to see it be a little bit longer. That way when you move your arms and stuff, you don't have to keep pulling it down. This set is so cute. You can also wear it fully zipped, and it's very comfortable. It's not as tight as like the dynamic zip crop. That is it for this DFYNE review of their newest Impact collection. Again, I will keep you guys updated on the Impact restock for these colors and items. It's looking to be early April, but again, make sure you are following me on Instagram and join my broadcast, because that's where I keep you guys very up to date with restocks and launches. Also my TikTok, my YouTube post channel. I tried, but sometimes my post channel. But yeah, if you do shop the restock or want to try a different color of Impact that's on the website, code Bailey. It does save you 10% off. It means the world if you use it. Also counts as a monthly, Using my code also counts as an entry to my monthly giveaway. It's my way to express how grateful I am for y'all and to give back. So make sure if you use my code to enter there, I'll have it linked down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.